Hey, since when is pitching coins a crime, you know? People have been doing it for years.
Yeah.
That splash sure sounded like it came from something a lot bigger than a coin. What are you two doing down here this time of night?
We're fishing.
Really? Where's your tackle?
Not that kind of fishing.
Dr. Lambert, that by any chance wasn't a gold bracelet that just popped into the...
Ah, Garcia, I told you I lost it a long time ago.
So you did. And I told you withholding evidence in a murder investigation could lead to some very serious consequences.
Starting to get a little paranoid.
Am I?
Yep.
I want you to come down to the station and answer some questions.
Come on, Garcia, she's already told you everything she knows.
No, she hasn't, Scott. Don't worry, she will, and so will you. I suggest you both come with me now. It's going to be far too noisy to chat around here with my men dredging up the harbor.
Dredging up the harbor?
Yeah, let's just say I decided to do a little fishing myself for a break in the general homicide murders.
See, I know you're scared. Frankly, I am too, but I swear to you, I have no idea where those things came from.
They came from the trunk of your car. Doc, this is just like that clown suit I found in your drawer. Don't you see somebody is doing a bang-up job of trying to frame you?
All right, we have to call the police.
No, I don't want to call the
Lucy,
police.
yes!
Let's not call them this time, no.
Lucy, Karen Wexler's character in general homicide dies by hanging. We have to tell the police that she could be the next target. We can't risk her life.
No, we're not going to risk her life. Just, do we have to call the police?
Yes.
No, think about Garcia. We gave him that evidence of the clown suit, and forensics found your hair on the suit. So don't you see, the arrow is pointing right to you as the most likely
Lucy, just a little while ago, you were adamant that we give any relevant information to the police. You even told them about Eve's bracelet.
Right, but relevant information is the operative phrase here.
Give me the phone,
No,
Lucy.
Doc, listen, the news isn't really evidence. No one's been murdered. We don't know that.
Well, I hope to God you're right, Lucy. I'm calling the hospital to see if she's there.
Okay, good. And then we're going to burn the news and we're going to burn the...
We're not going to burn anything. Karen Wexler, please. They're looking for her.
Okay, good. So she's just safe and sound at the hospital.
Did you try paging her? No message.
Well, then she's gone out just for dinner. She's on a break or something.
She's supposed to be on duty, Lucy, and they can't find her anywhere in the hospital.
Excuse me, have you seen Dr. Wexler around? I've looked everywhere for her. I can't find her.
You know, somebody else just called for her, too. I have no idea where she is.
Dr. Curtis, 551.
I should play hard to get more often.
Laura, where were you? I thought you were on duty.
Julie covered for me. I was rehearsing for the nurse's ball.
So, how long have you had this Broadway fantasy?
Oh, believe me, if I had any theatrical fantasies, the nurse's ball has relieved me of them. I am wiped out. I'm going to put a sign on the on-call room. Do not disturb. Wake me in 30 years.
Did you hear that they're holding a special board meeting?
Really? Because of the photos of Matt and Ellen.
Yeah. I imagine the Inquisition plans to rake Burgess over the coals for her unethical behavior.
Well, I'll tell you. Sleeping with someone she's supposed to be supervising was not the smartest move Burgess ever made.
Probably not. What do you think this is going to do to the race for the quartermain?
I don't know. Matt and Chris are the only serious contenders. Do you think Chris took those photos?
I think Chris would probably take a picture of his grandmother in her birthday suit and post it. He thought he could win the quartermain.
Yeah. Well, now he's the only one left standing. Guess all of his backstabbing worked.
I don't know. I think Matt still has a good chance.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just counting the days until they announce the quartermain this Friday. It'll be a relief to know that this is all over. It won't be hanging over our heads so we can get back to concentrating on medicine.
Yeah, I second that. So who's this for?
This is Neil. I promised him a nurse's ball T-shirt. So did you call his dad?
Yeah, I did. That was a big mistake. He hung up on me. He doesn't want anything to do with Neil.
It's unbelievable to me that this guy wants nothing to do with his own son who is in the hospital fighting for his life. I mean, forget that they're divorced. I mean, that's not even the point. I just think it's so cruel.
Yeah. Joe, when did you and Neil's mother date? How long ago was that?
Courtney and I dated 7 years ago. What?
What?
What? There's a second part to that question.
No, it's nothing.
Karen, you are such a terrible liar.
Okay. Neil told me he overheard his mom and his dad talking. His dad told Courtney that Neil wasn't his son. And I knew that you guys were really serious and everything.
And Neil is 6 years old.
Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Where's the gold bracelet, Eve?
No comment.
Earlier you told me you lost it.
Well, if she told you she lost it, then why are you asking her again?
Did it have Devlin's blood on it? Is that why you threw it in the water?
No comment.
Garcia, we were down there pitching pennies, you know, for luck. Time.
That's ironic because your client's luck's about to run out. You used to turn tricks for the Enchanted Escort Service, didn't you?
Turn tricks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that indelicate of me? You were, a companion for hire. Is that correct?
No comment.
Garcia, come on. You're pounding this pavement here.
Did Devlin threaten to expose your past as a prostitute?
No comment!
You know, you got some Mickey Mouse theories going on here. Hey, Garcia, why don't you pick on somebody your own size?
All right. How about you, then?
How about it? Give me your best shot.
Last I heard, they disbar lawyers for concealing evidence, don't they?
Is that what they do?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Let me tell you something, Scott. If you found that bracelet, you're looking at accessory after the fact. Wow, you must be some woman, Eve. Scott's willing to throw away his career to keep you out of jail. Come on, Scott. Is an ex-hooker worth all that?
Garcia, your department must be happy to have cops like you around here, huh? Career screw-ups. You're always 2 steps behind the bad guy, the real bad guy.
Scott's just testy because he's nervous. It's starting to look like you killed one ex-lover. Scott's just worried he might be next.
Eve didn't kill anybody.
That's becoming your mantra. You know, Scott, you got a young daughter to think of. Don't throw it all away for this.
All right, that's it. You charge me, you charge her. You charge somebody, or we're out of here.
Maybe you're right. Maybe Eve didn't kill Devlin. At least not by herself, anyway. Maybe you both did it together. How'd you like me to make that one stick, counselor?
Well, you know what I'd like you to do? I'd like you to get out there and find the real killer before we find ourselves with another victim.
Would you page Dr. Wetzel again, please?
I paged her twice.
I know, but we...
Oh, there you are.
We've been paging you. We called you.
Where have you been?
I had an impromptu rehearsal for the nurses' ball, and then I was in the on-call room. Why? What's going on? What's wrong?
We think Lucy may have found a clue.
Well, we're not sure it's a clue. I think it may be some kind of warning.
What do you mean? What kind of a warning?
Karen, Lucy found a noose and a pair of gloves in the trunk of my car.
And in General Homicide, the character that Kevin based on you was murdered by hanging.
Yeah, I know.
When we couldn't contact you, we came here as soon as we could.
You thought I might already be dead?